What's up, my people? You know what it is. This is Hip Hop IQ. Coming from the Midwest, so you know what that means. We're listening to a little bit of everything from the Midwest, down south, East Coast, and even some shit out of Canada. You know what it is. It's your boy JB Stylin, a.k.a. Black Coffee.
It's your boy Ty, you know, still #1 on your baby mama's bucket list, and your niggas' wives, and your niggas' mistresses, and all that in between.
And new ones each show. we got a special guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do.
I ain't gonna try to follow that, but I'm Alan Wayne, the Prodigy. Namaste and shit, man. Kansas City representing to the finest, to the fullest right now. I test somebody to say they rep that harder than me right now, man. Number one this game, you already know. Shout out to everybody who been supporting this little move. Everybody knows I just got back home from a little 8 city that we did out west. Turned out really good. The love was incredible. Shout out to all the cities, especially my love up in Washington. I'll be back down there really quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's exciting around Cap right now, man. I'm glad to have actually been invited here a few times, but it's always been something going on, man. So as soon as I found out it was, you know what I'm saying, was the day that I had open. Like, you know what I'm saying, he'll tell you. Like I was amped to have it. I was the first one in the parking lot, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Good to have you. Good to have you. And what y'all listening to?
I've been on that Rod Wave. I'm for real. I'm going to just be honest. Rod Wave, he about to be like the next Nate Dogg or somebody where, as far as like that hip-hop music, but that soul to it, if you really listen to him, he gonna take you to a whole nother
look back.
Yeah, he just brings you, his whole music is soulful, but he keeping it to the streets, and it's a different sound on every song. He ain't married. He painting pictures. It ain't one sound on every. Like it ain't one sound on every song to where you like, damn, that sound like that song. You can feel it and vibe it. I've been messing with. I listened to that Dave East. Dave East put together a great album. I'm not a fan of Dave East's music.
What?
I'm not a fan of his music. He got bars. He got bars. He got bars for days, but he put together like composed well. Yeah, it's got the composure. Me, I'm not a fan of his music.
Why?
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his voice. I don't know what it is.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, maybe it's his voice, but it's something about him I just don't gravitate towards him. But I can listen and get what he's saying. But I just don't gravitate towards him. Maybe it's because he's a Crip out of New York. Maybe I'm a.
It don't line up.
Yeah.
It don't feel right in the atmosphere.
Yeah, it don't add up to.
Hey, so I'm glad you said that because I've been on that Mozzie and Sue Surf. Mozzie got ate the fuck up, but I don't really like Sue Surf voice like that. You know what I'm saying? But he murdered that nigga. You know what I mean?
I only got the 2 songs on there.
It's hard.
Good. So I'm gonna go back and check it out.
Yeah, I listened to him. Like, I don't think, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think Mozzie took that album as serious as he took other albums. Because I don't want to say his bars done fell off that bad. But I don't think he would realize, the people that he was on tracks with.
Or the people who he could have brought to his music.
Yeah, the people that is going to now pay attention. Like, Sue Surf and them got a whole cult following in the rap battle leagues. And I don't think Mozzie thought that was going to be.
You got to understand, you got to come with bars.
Yeah, like they do this shit for bags. And when I say bags, they get up on their stage and they got to do this for bags in front of a live audience. So they ready to write and pen some shit.
He was probably waiting on that too.
Yeah, he was waiting for the album.
Don Q ate him up too.
Yeah, Don Q ate him up too, but that's what I'm saying. Don Q, he knew people was gonna be listening that hadn't been listening before.
You got a mixtape out or something?
Don Q had one out. He dropped one.
He got a few out.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing recent though.
But I think, like I said, like Don Q, he looking like they knew Mozzie was gonna get the attention, but it's just I don't think that competition edge of rap is what it used to be. You know, if you got on a track with somebody back in the day,
right? Yeah, I dig that, but you know, I haven't really listened to the album, and that's the first time I heard somebody say that they felt that way about it. I hear a lot of people talking about, you know, how Young Dude was like looked at it as an opportunity. I think it says a lot about the pull Mozzie got right now, though, because like you said, the battle leagues, they kind of got a chip on their shoulder about anything that moves around. You know what I'm saying? Because if they not battling, people usually ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? And they whole heart is like, the reason they battling is because they so much better than everybody. So they gonna bring their best on that platform, especially if they focus can be their bars, because people are gonna buy the record anyway.
Their battle scene, because it was, they went to battling because, you know, they that's the lane. That's the only lane they fit in.
Yeah,
so now they
Yeah.
getting the opportunity to jump into making albums.
Right. You see what I mean? And he kind of, it's people gonna be talking about them who wouldn't have been talking about them before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He almost was like a platform by mistake. I don't know if that was calculated or not. You know what I'm saying? Because now the other dude, you know what I'm saying?
Sue Surf.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? He bubbling a little bit. That did great for his stock. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
said.
So
I think it was more benefit to him. At first, I thought it was better for Mozzie getting a different fan base, but I think really it did more for Sue Surf in the long run because, like you said, that's all they know is to bring like that competition is. Like I was saying, I don't think Mozzie had that going into
right.
it.
But he probably could have. He probably should have played it a different angle. He probably should have laid back and did a way more like hook work, touch work, and he could have sounded like the boss that put it together. You know what I'm saying?
What if he did come light just to put him on?
Yeah, and that might have been
Like,
the angle. Like I
he can't,
said,
you know, he
I'm
can't-
not ruling out that it's calculated. I don't know how smart that brother is. That's a good look on him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if it wasn't
If that was a power play, you know what I'm saying?
But I get what you're saying. He's saying though, if he was doing it for a power play, he shouldn't have been on the tracks as an album.
Yeah,
He
I
should have
dig
been doing more like
Loose
intros.
features,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
look,
saying? Kind of like
doing little hooks here and there, like when Wayne brought Drake and everybody
right,
out.
like he more special featured on the album.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
and then it being a collab album. Yeah,
Right.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that probably it's all about what the real motive was. Because right now the motive is all looking beneficial to Sue Surf. It's looking beneficial to Sue Surf.
I like the AV's album. Man, I like it front to back. Every song on there bumping to me. Every song. I haven't listened to nothing else since I played that album.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good album. It's
He's
a
just
good.
not a fan of Dave.
Yeah, I'm just not the fan of Dave, and I'm not. I would never say the man's skill level ain't where it's supposed to
it's
be.
up there.
Yeah, he. I see why Nas signed him.
Yeah, it's that quintessential classic East Coast sound.
Big
You
word.
know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a breath of fresh air to a lot of people because that particular sound, whether you're a big fan or not, been super absent. A lot of the New York strong arm rappers don't sound nothing like East Coast traditional rappers. A lot of them sound like they from the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They crippin'.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why I said that. That's why I said maybe.
We was talking about before. Is man, if you sound like you from that city, rap it.
Yeah,
like
he
that's
got.
what you're supposed
He
to
sounds like he got DJ Premier on there. He got the East vibe to it. And like I said, maybe it's just like you said. We done lost it. I don't know the last time we really had that just pure East Coast
Right.
sound.
It's the first time in a long time.
Yeah, that might be what it is. That it's just a sound.
Let's tap into you, bro. What you listening to?
Man.
What you on right now?
If I'm 1,000% honest, man, I'm in the middle of my own album. I got like 5,000 features I listen to a whole lot of me right now.
Let the people know, man. We got like
but real talk.
20,000 listeners.
Nah, man, we got just when they do the announcements at the end of it, I just tell them to follow me. I don't want to swallow up the platform, man. The whole time I'm on the road, I did a couple of these and I talked about myself. You know what I'm saying? In my town, but you know what I mean. But nah, for real. Other than that, I ain't never been this focused, man. So I've been like, when I have been listening to some others than myself, which is not very often, I've been listening to like what I felt like were the greats from the greats. Like when you got like the Jay-Z, like people are stamp Blueprint as his best album. Me personally, I love the Black album and that Dynasty album that was kind of like intentionally he did what Mozzie probably should have did. on
Where
that,
he
you know what
brought
I'm
it,
saying?
where he was bringing out the whole rock.
Right. So I've been listening to that, and then like like Pac, everybody give it to either, you know what I'm saying, All Eyes on Me, rightfully so, Machiavelli, rightfully so. But you know that into the end of time, disc one for me, when I, you know what I'm saying, like for me that was like that's that secret hidden great Pac. You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of on that great shit. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, tune into that energy.
Hold on,
you know what I mean?
until the time.
You in writing mode.
That ain't the one with Ghetto Gospel on there, is it? The one he got.
That's on. I believe that is on disc 2 though.
Oh, it's on this too. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember which
Yeah, I
one.
believe that's. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, like I've been sitting on mode, man.
So you've been listening to a lot of older classics.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? When I have had a chance to, you know what I'm saying? For real. You know.
You listening for like that format?
Nah, it's just.
For writing purposes.
I'm just I'm a different kind of nigga, man. I'm an energy whore. You know what I'm saying? I believe everything feeds off of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to line up with certain things. You know what I mean? So I don't have much free time, but in my free time, I like to be surrounded by energy that's likened to what I'm trying to be. Not that I'm trying to be like somebody,
But just where
you
you
know
trying
what
to
I'm saying?
get
There's
to.
levels to this shit. There's level I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to swim in that pond as often as possible. You know what
I
I'm
understand.
saying? So that's no shade.
Big fish, small
Yeah,
pond.
man. You know what
People
I'm
better.
saying? Yeah, you know, you got that YG mode, you got that OG mode. I'm swimming in this, but I'm trying to do something that I ain't seen done face to face around here. We got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna go into that. But what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? We can get as high as we aim. You know what I mean? And to me, it's a lot of us out here who can be super big, and some of us are gonna be because this new wave of people look at it like that already from the gate. You know what I'm saying? Because the younger life, they watch somebody from nothing to something all the time. Like the baby right now, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about they knew him when he was probably had when they was his main followers and shit. Now this dude is the talk of music. You know what I mean?
I mean, we did too. I mean, just look at somebody like Snoop. Bro, we listen to Snoop. We was
But yeah,
11, 12, 13.
Right,
Now,
but-
now look at him like
yeah.
he grew up with his
but even
career.
with us though, when we seen Snoop,
It was already
he was
on.
on. He was rolling with Dr. Dre.
These kids.
We saw
They
them.
catch 'em early
Yeah,
now,
they catch them when
'cause
they
they
in the
got-
basement
yeah.
at their mama house.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying? So
like my son used to tell me all the time, like, what was it, Polo G? Polo G, when he only had like 1,500 followers, he was following him then,
Right.
and he was DMing him back, and they was talking. Now Polo G on,
Right.
can't be stopped.
right, so
That's a different angle that the music
right,
business
it's their
taking.
reality because they see it. That's why it's not hard for them to become that. A lot of us, like you said, we was 10, 11, seeing Snoop on. Like, wow, that's big. Then we see our local dudes do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we think that's our ceiling. We want to be as big as we've seen. You know what I'm saying? As big as we think we can get. We set our ceilings way too high. That's why I might be listening in my head, you know what I'm saying, to the classics, but I like to be around the young energy because they got the right idea about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they selling.
So,
They see they selling different. Like I get what you're saying. Coming up, a ceiling was if you looking at somebody from around here, unless they was getting on through a major. and
Right, yeah.
The ceiling was only so far.
Right, you know what
But
I'm
now the ceilings go anywhere.
Right.
And they done seen it.
plus, there's so many avenues. You know what I'm saying? So that adds to it.
You know,
too.
back then it was more like, okay, I'm a rap to get signed. Now it's I'm a rap to build my fan base.
Right,
And I'm
yeah.
gonna book me some shows myself.
Hell yeah! Like
you know,
we were just talking. Like his son's 16. He got 17,000 views on one of his videos. He probably can sit back and just wait for a phone call. Now I was recording at 16, but my whole brain frame was let's record a demo and let's try to shop this out. You know what I'm saying? That was the angle. It was just a whole different motive. Kids ain't in demo mode. That's a waste of their time.
you
You
got
know
the
what I'm saying?
internet.
Yeah, they yeah, you get
It's
the
easier
yeah.
nowadays. You could just throw a song out,
Yeah.
and especially if you're trying to get signed or on the label's point of view, you ain't gotta waste no money on no demo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids can record in their house, straight to YouTube. Once they get a buzz, the label start calling. You ain't gotta record then shop it around.
Where y'all think the music industry is going as far as like with selling discs and
selling disc.
and actually like with making money off of these physical.
Yeah, physical disc.
Yeah.
Me, I'm forever loyal to Seventh Heaven, so I always want to have merchandise in there. And you know, at a show, you know, there's still energy in them. I sold the show merchandise that I left with. You know what I'm saying? So it's still some value in it because people people face-to-face fans like face-to-face shit. So there'll always be a lane for it, but that lane is probably going to be scooted all the way over to that show merch table. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's just, you can't be afraid of it because things grow. People were probably saying the same shit about vinyls. Like, now what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We adapt and we grow.
I don't think the vinyl will ever all the way
I
play
know,
out.
I know it didn't,
You know?
but even cassette, anything that
Because
people,
it's an original, different
No,
type of sound.
It played out, but not like
Not like
The-
as far as like people who do beats and
Right.
they still going to
right,
the
yeah,
vinyls.
and plus it's just a warm sound and it'll never go away. It's a staple. It's like,
It's always gonna be. I think honestly, like you said it best. The merch is always gonna be the merch. If you got real fans, they gonna want that physical disc. It's some memorabilia.
Yeah.
So they can say, I got the actual. This is that copy. I
Right.
ain't got the remake.
and for the availability and just the accessibility, digital game is dope, you know what I mean? But the only thing I don't like about, like, pretty much we witnessed the death of the CD, was hanging on by a thread. It's nostalgia. It's show merch for real.
Yeah.
It's more valuable there than it is anywhere else.
I'm almost ready to just go get what's left that I like out there and just collect.
I did
Almost
that
you might
a
as
couple
well.
years ago.
And the only thing that's the real part that sucks about that, unless, you know, I'm sure it'll turn into something, but like we used to be able to go like Sam Goody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's already dead pretty much
like
too.
VHS,
You know what I'm
it's like
saying? Yeah, it's
Blockbuster.
gone.
The DVD is really gone.
It's-
I don't even.
It's one Blockbuster at Bend, Oregon. It was on the tour trail. That's the show I missed, man. And they went in there and shot like a video, man.
It was a real Blockbuster
Yeah,
still
real
open.
Blockbuster video. I'm gonna be back up there. I'm about to get back off, man. I couldn't believe it. And they still got the VHS up in there and everything.
Yeah, because
You
there was
know?
somebody that liked the vintage, but even like I be seeing Redbox ain't booming like that no
Yeah,
more.
no, Redbox is about gone. The CDs and DVDs is
that
like,
compact disc,
yeah, they
man,
both are.
It's like I said, it's kind of more like a collector item if you want to collect and say that you got it for collector reasons. Last time I brought a DVD, I didn't have cable, and we had DVD players hooked up. I didn't.
Yeah,
Besides that, I ain't buying no DVD.
yeah. 10 years from now, you're gonna have a classic car in shape to have a CD player in your car.
Everything
Ain't
is
nobody got
aux
no
now.
CD.
Everything
yeah,
coming
nobody
out
got
now
no
is
CD.
Bluetooth.
I ain't got no way to
aux.
hook up no CD. There ain't no CD player in my car.
If it's digital.
My car, man.
How y'all feeling about the Grammys?
I think. Go ahead.
From what I've seen, the list I looked at, I feel like as far as the rap category, they got the right picks on there.
Who did they have for the best rap album?
I think it was Meek Mill,
Dreamville.
and somebody else. Meek Mill.
It's Dreamville, Meek Mill, 21 Savage, Tyler the Creator, YB and Cordae. And Tyler the Creator, that's not his album is dope, but it's not a rap album.
I like Tyler, man.
But why is he getting put in that race?
That's a wild card right there.
Yeah, that's
That'll
why I'm
be the
saying.
one.
Like he just like it just might be a fan favorite.
Yeah,
like you know,
but
this
he's-
is the Grammy.
He's way more touchable than any of those people.
Likeable.
I know, like he's as big as even though he's on the Grammy platform, he's a touring, working, style 9 to 5 artist. His fans, there's probably 25% of his fans that got his personal emails. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's a real person.
So
Still.
he still touches
Yeah.
them. So
you-
He
so
reach
his-
out
so
to
his-
him, he talked to him on social media.
Right. So that impact when you were that big and you still got that's still your style, that's still your thing. You know, that's
they
more
thing.
power than we realize
Yeah.
from outside looking
That's
in.
that's the new wave.
Yeah,
That's,
sometimes the snub
Chance
ain't really
do
a
it.
snub. You
Like
know what I'm saying?
that's what they do.
You know, we rooting for Meek to get it because of what he came through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I hope he get it. You know what I mean? But
I want Meek to get it because that was a great album. It was a great.
All of them was great. I never really got into YB and Cordae's, but everybody say it's good. But 21 Savage album was hella dope.
Yeah, 21's to us too, but
Yeah,
I'm
dope, but I don't think you can stand next to me.
I'm really surprised that he even got nominated, to be honest with you.
yeah, I think it was other stuff out there that could have probably got above that if I stood back and thought about it.
Wale didn't even get nominated. He had a dope ass album.
Wale don't get nothing he's supposed to get.
I ain't like his album.
You didn't like Wale's album?
I ain't like his album.
His album was dope, and I ain't a Wale fan like that.
Yeah.
I think
I wasn't feeling it at all, man. You know, I go back to like the Seinfeld album with Wale and
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like Wale really ain't being his true self sometimes, and then think you can feel that. You know what I
I think
mean?
he's looking for
Hey,
a
you
hit.
know-
I think he's looking for that one hit still.
You know what? I think
already
you just
got
said
hits,
it.
though.
I think you just said it the best.
On
Well,
this, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think people can feel that he's not being himself all the time.
that he's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
that he's trying to
That makes
chase
sense.
a lane and not just being who he
Right,
wants to
yeah.
be.
Right.
Like I really do feel that.
Yeah, and it's funny, like he's the only thing in his own way. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? For real.
he's his only thing. Now hold on, what was the best singles? The Baby gonna win that.
Best rap song, Bad Idea, Gold Roses, A Lot, Racks in the Middle, Suge.
Well, Racks in the Middle. What do you got? I hate to say this. What do you got?
I say Racks in the Middle or Suge.
I say Racks in the Middle or Suge, and I say Racks in the Middle probably gonna get it because they didn't give him the album of the year last year, and he deserved it.
They always do that too.
And now he done passed, and they really feel like they got it. They want to have that stamp of Grammy when they Nipsey's name getting ring out like it is. They want the Grammys now, not just Grammy nominated, Grammy award
Yeah,
winning.
Yeah.
and it's Nip. They gonna
Yeah.
it's kind of like a tribute thing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, Suge.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up though? They didn't let the Baby get nominated for Best New Artist. They said because he had out mixtapes before.
I thought mixtapes didn't count.
They haven't counted it.
But Chance won it off a mixtape. So they kind of be moving the rules for whoever they want. You know what I'm saying?
Grammys.
Grammys.
Yeah, because I thought because I was about to say I didn't think
this with the Grammys.
because I didn't think mixtapes counted at first.
Chance won off a mixtape.
Drake won off of no, he got nominated off a mixtape, didn't he?
Which one?
Come Home or whatever.
That one with his big funny face on it or some shit.
Yeah, the one
So Far Gone?
yes, wasn't that the mixtape he got nominated for?
That was his first ever.
I think,
Like I said, they kind of just, whoever they want to change it for, they change it for. You know what I mean?
it was something like that. It was one of them. I don't
I was
know.
taking you there.
But like you said,
Gentle and inviting.
let's be honest. Do y'all think
something
do you
Drake
think the
and
Grammy? Do y'all think Grammys really hold value in the hip hop community?
Not to me.
I don't think anything should hold. If you win it for a Grammy, you win it for the wrong reason, which is kind of contradictory because I always say I want a Grammy. But
As far as hip hop,
But I think that you should aspire to be as high as you want to get to, and that is to be in that conversation means you've shot and high by default. Okay, but the bottom line is the Grammys is a commercial, and they're gonna hype it up for the winner they already got chosen before this thing goes start. This conversation that we're having is better than the Grammys. It's the most exciting part about it because those people sitting in the seats anxious. There's only one of them that's gonna win, and it's not like it's a pull the prize. Everybody behind those curtains know who it is. You know what I'm saying? The presenter might not know. Most of the time they know too. You know what I'm saying?
And then they
So
play that game like, if they want you to perform and you nominated, if you say no, then you ain't gonna win. You know what I'm saying? They play it like that, like every year.
It's, yeah, the winners are picked mid-year. Everything else is for the show. You know what I mean? So I think that it's foolish, personally, to get upset or get angry when you lose. You see people cry about it.
The
You know what
people
I'm
who
saying?
go to them shows, man, the people who's going to these shows and seeing these artists perform, they don't give a damn about if they want a Grammy or not.
Right.
They care
Nah,
about
I
that
go-
energy they give you
I
when they
think
making
it-
that song.
I think Grammy, to me, a Grammy is a bigger check. You be able to say I'm a Grammy award winning or a Grammy nominated. That separates
okay,
you.
So you compare it as far as like an Oscar.
Uh,
Like if an actor win an
Hey,
Oscar.
okay, I'm happy you said
Okay.
that. I'm happy you said that. Let's go back. 3 6 Mafia won that Oscar. They had the next thing, they had reality shows out their ass.
Yeah.
They started getting a whole different kind of money.
We gotta understand, like you said, it's a higher level of money. That's also probably a higher percentage you're giving up with. There's probably a lot of these people. Now I don't know about the hip hop community as much, and probably a lot in there too, though. But I'm starting up to believe that Taylor Swift is not going to sign a contract if it doesn't include a Grammy nomination in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to think about
So
how
it might
these
open
people's
up
things
doors
are.
to get features.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You might get a crossover. You might get that.
It's a whole.
If I'm a rapper, if I'm a,
it gets you in a whole
I
different.
get a Taylor Swift.
yeah,
or
you know
or something.
that's bargaining material.
Yeah.
This game is way more. We all know it's fake, but it's way more smoke and mirrors than a lot of people think.
Yeah.
Because
you know
when
what I'm
Nelly
saying?
and Tim McGraw, when they did that, didn't they get a Grammy off that?
Think about it.
They opened up doors.
What can
Nelly
you
get
offer
opened up
somebody? If somebody is online, got their own thing already. They already got them. Their Spotify alone is feeding families with the plurals. What the label really can't do nothing to you for you. We can offer you this Grammy
Label, if
nomination.
I
You know what I'm
had-
saying?
if
You
I
don't
had
know
all
what kind
that-
of bait they fishing
If
with.
I had
You know
all
what I'm
that
saying?
and
For
I'm
real.
not signing, I'm that on that level, independent. Man, I'm not even showing up to the Grammys.
But if they offer you a Grammy with the contract, you don't need all of a sudden.
How
that
much
puts
can
you,
I make without that
I'm just
contract?
saying,
If they gonna give me $10 million, how much you think they gonna make off?
All
of
right,
it?
if you already got $10
know
million,
what I'm saying?
what else can they give you? That eye candy. You already got everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That's
That's what I'm
enticing.
saying.
It's something. It's
I'm
something
about
to.
long.
It's a leverage to it.
Like-
It's a leverage to it. It's not just about
Yeah,
the
but
accolade.
I'd rather take
It's a
my time
leverage
and
to
get
it.
there. I'd rather take my
Yeah.
time and grow to
Yeah.
get there versus okay,
Absolutely.
oh, there go the door and run right
yeah,
in.
you and I both
and then
think
when
like
they
that.
wash you up and they done with you,
You and I both think like
get up
that.
out of here.
I think like that. I think like that now.
Yeah.
I think like that now. If I was 18 and I had $10 million already, and somebody said, "Look, man,
can turn your
get
10
you a
into
Grammy,
40.
and we can give you a Grammy." My young brain ain't thinking nothing besides, "Ooh, I'm gonna get that Beyonce booty." You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
already got everything else. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and you
That's what
want
I-
it now too when you young.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is to say that the whole Grammy thing, people who lose, and there's been people historically who almost like left the game, like not so much in rap music. We ain't as sensitive usually, but like you got the India Aries really who put her pen down for a long time. They not voting for real music. It's like, girl, they keep nominating you because your album is selling because it's dope. They've already picked their winner. Quit coming if you know you're not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't understand about it.
But see, I think it goes into the other conversation. They put out that list about how much people getting for tours right now, college tours particular. And I think
Show, just a show.
just one show.
To show up at the
Just
college
one
on
show
campus.
on campus to do a show, and they had Baby at 150. But this is I'm gonna give
the
you,
whole budget.
but I'm gonna give you a spectrum. They had Chingy at 30,000 still today. Chingy right here, Chingy. But they had Tech Nine at 15,000. I don't believe them numbers.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't believe them
Yeah, I don't
numbers.
believe those numbers to be accurate at all.
Yeah, I can't buy them numbers.
I don't believe that was actually. I don't believe that list.
But you gotta understand, man. Like in that business, bro. Like when and they paying somebody to come out and do a show, it's about putting asses in seats. And you go do a show at Grambling, how many people gonna see Tech, and how many people gonna see somebody like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got,
it
and
depends
that
on
college
that.
got a budget.
It depends
Like,
on. It depends on. Yeah, you said Grambling. I had to get back to reality. Let's go ask KU about a technology. Or
Okay.
that's too close to home. Let's go ask. I don't know.
Iowa.
Yeah,
Iowa.
anywhere. Let's go somewhere in
Oklahoma or something.
Montana or anywhere. Let's go ask them. They want Chingy or Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of. It just depends on the demographic of the school.
I just don't believe. I don't
But
believe
how you
either.
gonna have Chingy for 30
Well, this
and then
before or after
Jadakiss for
Chingy's latest
15 to
release,
25?
because his bag went down after that video. That had to be before the song. Yeah.
No, this
You
was
talking about recently?
Nah,
But
this-
still, that's what I'm saying. Jadakiss is 15 to 25.
Jadakiss-
How can you justify paying Chingy 30 and Jada only getting 15 to 25?
Because well, at a college, right, at a college party, yeah,
Right there.
Yeah.
You got a song like that?
nope.
Jada got some bigger songs than that.
You
Yeah,
say
you,
that.
to
You
you,
say that.
to the hip hop head,
But
to the drunk college
to
kid.
to the people who's gonna go and fill that seat up.
Yeah.
Am I gonna party it right there, or am I gonna party
Yeah, it's sad to say.
Best rapper.
Yeah, Jadakiss,
Yeah.
he got some hits, but they not no turn up.
Yeah, everybody in the club.
Yeah, ain't nobody
better.
gonna get drunk and want to listen to why.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well, Chief Keef 15 to 20. You feel me?
What type of, hey, Chief Keef, he gon'
Yeah, he got the. He
where
got
he
that
gonna
young,
go?
like,
Currency 20.
Nah, yeah, Chief Keef, hold on. Chief Keef probably by that he's gonna start a fight.
Yeah, where he
He
gonna
gonna,
go?
he gonna,
He's 20 to 25.
And it's gonna rock.
but he don't got no club bang.
Very relevant, and he got a dope ass album. So
It's gonna rock.
Currency's fan base is something dumb, crazy, loyal, fat too. You know,
Currency fan base
man,
go
they
long.
super like. You know what I mean? Like he got the dopest fan base.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I can't see Currency, even Currency. Now Currency, I can't even put him in the same as Tech. They got the same like.
Look up Afro Man.
Hey, he on here.
Afro Man's big in the college towns too. Afro Man is like humongous.
though.
The best
How much Afro Man getting?
Last time
Nah, he ain't on here. I thought he was.
Riot Room. I guarantee you, the next time he come here, he going somewhere way, way bigger than that, bro.
He probably gonna be on that summer tour when they go out there to the Verizon.
Yeah.
Dave East. Probably Arvis Bank. That's where Schoolboy Q at tonight. You know what I mean?
Verizon. How much they got Schoolboy Q going for?
15.
20.
I think his was like 40 or something. Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, because he got enough songs to be able to do. Man, hold on. So right here, what other song can Chingy do? Can he do a 20-minute set? Can Chingy do a 20-minute set?
Listen, man.
Chingy can't do a 20-minute.
College kids, after you do one song they know, you can start doing the ABCs. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like once you got them, you got them. You know what I'm saying?
Chingy do right here.
Girl, shake it like a pork chop.
One call away.
He said that.
One call away. What's the other one he had?
Can't do that because Jason Weaver ain't showing up.
Well, he can still do one
Last time
call
you
away
seen Jason Weaver.
on ATL. He could do one call away. Hold on, and what
He had
others?
another song, didn't he?
He had,
Jason Weaver ain't worried about nothing.
he had
got
one that
Lion
was
King
like his.
money.
Lion King money. That was man.
He got
my bro.
he got like a semi one that was a hit. I can't think of
Something
what.
came out right after,
One,
right there.
one call away with Jason Weaver, and then he had another one.
Yeah, it was something.
Man, he started falling with Nelly, man. He just killed him.
Yeah, them the only two like big songs I think he had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then Jaquan should be on there getting
Yeah,
30.
Jaquan,
Should be getting 30 then. I'd rather go listen to Hood Hop and Tipsy.
Yeah, I feel you.
me too, actually.
But he only
Yeah.
got them 2 songs.
That's Chingy only got them 2 songs.
Lil Uzi Vert getting 200.
Yeah, look at his fan base.
Crazy.
Lil Uzi Vert getting 200.
Yeah,
Man, he got like 100 million followers.
Man, I ain't
but he
about
barely
that.
put any music out. He barely puts music
Lil
out.
Uzi Vert getting
All in
200.
that
I
sometimes.
think he funking with his label though. I think if I'm not mistaken, he funking
What's
with his
NBA
label.
Youngboy getting?
I don't think he on here.
Nothing right now.
I don't think he on the list.
I say he don't move around too much.
Oh yeah.
He should be getting at least 100 right now,
Free Netflix.
but he ain't on here. I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe he getting paid.
He getting like 150, 200. Yeah, hold on, but they had like Ghostface on there, and they said only after in the spring or something. What I looked at.
Hold on, because they got a picture of NBA YoungBoy on the post, but I don't think he on here though. Yeah, I don't see him on here.
Okay, so that's College Money Tour. Do y'all think Chingy's getting that on a regular tour?
I don't think Chingy.
I don't think Chingy's going on tour.
No.
But you think he's getting that for a regular
I
show?
don't know.
I don't think he doing no show.
Do you think he's getting 5 for a show right now?
He could probably get 5.
I think he do clubs that hold a maximum of 500 people before fire department shut them down.
I don't.
But we also got to remember that this list
But
is from the artist, what they requested. You know what I mean?
That don't mean you gonna get it.
That's what I'm saying. So some of these, that's why some of these don't make sense.
Chiggy and all them, as much as he ain't doing no tour right out here. I wonder what they do overseas though. You know what I'm saying?
They probably
Overseas
getting bread.
crowd is real receptive.
Yeah, they get
Yeah, they know all the words to all those songs that we don't know. I bet.
songs off the album that
Yeah,
nobody
we
never
had nerves.
listened
We
to.
couldn't. I couldn't name it.
Because Nelly said he did 2 shows in Australia and got 200,000.
I believe that all day.
Yeah, 2 shows for Australia and got 200,000 real quick.
They coming out overseas.
That's why I'm going to Europe in May.
You going? Yeah, you
Hell
said.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you see him
I
try.
follow that drip.
Yeah, he said the team. Nelly said it. The game done said it. Everybody done said the real money's overseas.
It's been like that though.
Yeah,
It's been like that for a
Bone
long
is
time.
still touring. A lot of them is still touring and they touring overseas.
Yeah.
Like you don't think they getting to it, but they still getting to
Yeah,
it.
getting directly to it too.
Yeah.
They working for it. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying?
Getting heard over.
Yeah, I mean, no, state to state, city to city, like, you know what I mean? They eating, but when you get a lump sum of money at one time and you buy a bunch of shit and then you gotta keep that up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they gotta go over there. You know what I'm saying? These dudes would rather sit down probably a lot of them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
tired. But they got to pay their taxes on money.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put everybody in that same box. A lot of them probably do it. Hey, I put it like this: if I'm 70 and I live like I do now, I'm sure I ain't gonna be able to book the ride room. But if somebody in England want to hear "Will my ass over there," probably, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Man,
So-
Temptation's still going over there.
yeah, so
But
the
I'm
love
saying,
is real.
but see, the difference is, let's go back to this. But Aerosmith can sell out the Chiefs Stadium today. They can sell out the Chiefs Stadium today.
Well, yeah.
But what hip hop act can sell at the Chiefs Stadium? That's in that same.
Eminem.
No, I'm talking about
the Chiefs.
No, I'm saying it's been, but but been in the game as long.
Older artist.
Well,
Eminem.
was an older game though.
Eminem ain't been in the game as long as Aerosmith.
Well,
Nah,
yeah,
but he
no,
been.
but
He's
yeah,
a veteran.
hip hop was born during the Aerosmith era. Like Aerosmith already had.
Like, so you saying Run DMC couldn't sell out Aerosmith?
Unfortunately,
Hell
not.
no.
And they had their biggest one of their
Well,
biggest
see,
hits with Aerosmith.
But even hip hop back then was looked at and treated upon like it was gonna be
A fad.
punk rock.
Yeah.
Even the people in it.
No, it was looked at like a fad.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a fad, like
fade
punk
out.
rock. You know what I'm saying? Rock and roll is forever, but punk rock didn't. You don't.
Oh,
see,
okay,
you know what I'm
punk
saying?
rock,
Yeah,
the Spike
people.
Harris,
Yeah,
no,
people didn't
yeah,
think
okay,
hip hop was gonna be around like this. No, they didn't think there's subgenres of hip hop now. If you
Yeah,
want to break
yeah,
it
yeah,
down to it, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, with this auto tune thing that they're doing. It's still hip hop, but that's not traditionally rapping. They could have a whole lane for that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
It is a whole
right? People they could have a whole category even, but they didn't see that. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, they were doing like hip hop, the hip hop because it was selling. You know what I mean? And Run DMC was doing something about this much more sophisticated. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm so glad Rakim killed that.
Right? Yeah.
But I'm saying like Rakim could. What I'm getting into is
But-
why hasn't hip hop been able to get that kind
But
of?
you know what I'm saying? But those seeds got planted by those dudes. Somebody came before Aerosmith when they thought rock and roll was going to be that, and people were saying, "Well, why can't we do this?" But eventually, Aerosmith did it. So because of those, you know what I'm saying, the Rakims, now finally we got at least a Jay-Z who can go sell out arenas.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got them now. A couple, and that trend will grow depending on the art itself. You know what I'm saying? Depending on us who participate, us who gonna treat it like that. You know what I'm saying? To treat it like timeless music.
Yeah.
Not to just try to hang on to what's hot right now, what's popping right now. When you make music that's timeless, it don't matter what genre it is. You know what I'm saying? He can go sell out the arenas and he can still perform shit off of, you know what I'm saying, off of Reasonable Doubt because it still feels the same. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because I was happy to see that the No Limit tour,
Yeah,
in St.
even
Louis,
them.
sold out in St. Louis. I was so happy because I was like, they deserve that.
Right.
They
They do that a few times with consistency, and then a few years from now, when we a little bit more mature, then they might they'll be close. You know what I'm saying? Like it grows. You know what I'm saying?
Thing, man. I really do think people should really give No Limit and Master P
He's
his
so much-
flowers right now.
Right.
Because Master
P
P
did-
dropped jewels.
Man, and he
every day. And have you a product. Whatever you do, have your product.
he really opened up the door.
he got a deal.
keep
That deal
opening
that
doors.
Master P got that was a one and done. That'll never be ever done again.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he changed. He made independent.
For the time.
Yeah, the independent, the showing how to hustle, know your worth. People don't give him enough credit.
And he's still on it. He's still on
Yeah.
it. The Mignotis are starting to look a little better. They starting to look a little better.
You're not gonna get me to say that. But,
A little better.
you know, you're not gonna get me to say I got the hook up too was a good movie either. But I appreciate his hustling.
But his
Yeah.
hustle, he's the blueprint.
Right,
It's
yeah.
the blueprint.
Yeah, like,
and I think that's
like,
what
dude,
it's about right now.
like as far as you hitting these cities, is that something you taking from like the P's and stuff, of getting out here and getting into yourself?
Every time I ever did any kind of podcast and they ask me about like who do you look up to, I always tell them I've never been a super fan of any man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I respect the hustle and the movement. Like, and I always bring Master P up first usually, like what he did, you know what I'm saying? That was inspirational. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew the whole story from the Windy Day setting up the meeting and all that, you know what I mean? Like that's what I was a fan of, you know what I mean? Like I bring up Bone, people say I rap fast, they thought that's what it was. No, honestly, I just remember hearing something on a tape. These dudes from Cleveland, they was Bone, but they wasn't Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I was probably like, I had to be in elementary school. But by the time I had got to middle school, when I heard, you know, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, and I was like, oh shit, these dudes really was recording this out here. Now they with Eazy-E. So I seen that, you know what I'm saying? So I always been like I'm a Virgo, man. I break everything down to the final atom, you know what I'm saying? So I've always looked at how things go. So yeah. And plus I just love what I do is not really very trendy. Once I get you, I got you. So what I do has to be seen a little bit. It's a chakra tease. You got to feel that in person sometimes. And once you get
big
that,
word.
once you get that, I got you. Like that one trip to Washington. Now I can go up there forever. You know what I'm saying? And I got it. So
wherever you go, you pick up
yeah,
fans.
yeah. That's what I got to
Picking
do.
up fans.
Yeah.
So your second or third trip around, you.
Yeah, and I knew, and I seen that happening because I was my before any of these out of town shows went, my Instagram, I studied where my followers were at, so I would target when I put stuff out. And sure enough, there has not been not one show that I've had on any of these things where there hasn't been an internet person turned into a real life person, at least one. You know, like in Washington, an internet person came, and that was my biggest payday the whole time. Paid me, slapped my hands, have feature money in my hand. He hadn't even seen me no music yet. You know what I'm saying? So I know I got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for a 2020 bill. By 2021, I'm gonna be in a whole nother situation. You know what I mean? So. And that's just kind of where it says you got to know your lane, know your angle. You know what I'm saying?
And that's something I think. I don't know if Tech said it, but I think that's something else Tech recognized that's why he tours so much is he kind of got to be there and give him that energy.
Yeah.
And so,
And right, yeah. And I ain't gonna be no. I gotta give Nine and them. They respect too. They had me in the lab as a little dude. You know what I'm saying? When they was doing Angelic. You know what I'm saying? So I seen when they was plotting. Yeah, I was seeing when they was plotting, saying like, "This is what we about to do," and they was kind of about to hop on that thing with ICP. They hadn't even really did it yet. They really didn't go full fledged into that until they was on that second record. But they had already had that in motion, and they was hitting the little places, and I could see, you know what I'm saying, and it was working. You know, so I always kind of feel like those little things been shown to me on purpose, so I would know a lane for me to go.
You'll go that way.
So,
Yeah, let the
so
people know
yeah.
what you got coming up, man. Let the people know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, we got man, there's so much coming up like this. I'm glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the cameras I'm supposed to look at, but yeah, I'm in the lab heavy. I got a bunch of feature work. A lot of these feature work, I'm one of the smaller artists with a lot of bigger artist platforms. So some of these feature records that I'm gonna be on is gonna be really good for me too. You know, so I'm taking all of them serious. I take everything seriously as my own, but you know, I'm just in a different kind of mind state right now. You know, so I got my Light Gravity EP. We're gonna try to have, you know, first quarter. In March we got 26 cities. We're gonna start back up at the top. Washington, that's just by coincidence. I didn't book it like that. But we're gonna travel the whole West Coast, including Tijuana, Mexico. We're gonna come home on the 11th, of April. We start on the 26th. We're going into the 22nd of April. Before
11th of
April, we're going to be here. Remember that.
We gonna be
Remember
there.
that. Everybody here is
Yeah,
already
yeah.
VIP'd out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But on the 11th, we're going to
there.
be here. And we actually got a day off before and a day after the show, so I'm gonna try to have a whole bunch going on. We're gonna shoot videos. We're gonna do something for that whole weekend. We're gonna make something out of that. Then after that's over, like I said, we're gonna hit the Euro thing. Then after that, and these things are already booked. So really, honestly, I don't really know what's going on. But I'm about to just fall real heavy into the studio and it's
Got
Alan.
somewhere people can check your music out.
Yeah, man. Alan Wayne Prodigy. ALAN Wayne Prodigy. PRADAGY. You Google that or Instagram it, and then that'll lead you everywhere you need to go. We got a whole bunch coming up. We got couple of surprises we're gonna pull out before the top of the year, and you'll see that. Follow Facebook. It's the same thing. And thank y'all for watching. Thanks for having me out. For real.
Appreciate it,
Man.
bro.
A ball,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Hey, and you know what it is, man. It's Hip Hop IQ. Look at us now. We popping up on you.
Understand
Popping
shit.
up on you. If you got somewhere for us to be, hit us up on Hip Hop IQ on our Instagram, and we'll pop up on you anywhere in the